Hey, what's good? I'm doing a interesting discussion video for you guys today. So today's discussion is over the horse deck, but it's another variant that I came up with. And I feel like that this variant could be pretty terrifying, I guess you could say, in a good way. So the variant that I had made is vampire horses. Now, I'm sure you guys are probably just heard that, like, what? So, this involves the new precon that had just came out for the Lost Caverns of Ixalan, and it's pretty much a lot of or a decent amount of the vampires that's in there. Say when a creature dies and loses one life, and then you gain one life, and so that's a few of the vampires that are in the deck that say that, and then the few of the other ones make vampire tokens and with lifelink, which is the other reason why I wanted to put those in there. And then some of the other ones, where a vampire dies, it turns into like a vampire demon with flying, and so I put some of those in there too. So for when my vampire dies, then I can turn into a vampire demon, and they get even bigger. So, and it gives you another chance to gain more life. So that's kind of the concept of the deck, is to try to get across the summer out on the field, get some vampires to die during my punch turns, and get life off that so I can make horse turns on my punch turn. Because Curse of Summer says at the beginning of each end step, if you gain life this turn, then make a 5/5 horse. It doesn't say which turn, so if my opponent's during my opponent's turns I gain life, then I can make a 5/5 horse during my opponent's turn. So, and if I have W season or parallel lives on the field with when I make the vampire tokens, then I get twice that many, and I can just use like one block or two blocks, however many that I need, and just conserve the rest for the other opponents that I have. So, um, yeah, that's kind of the whole concept that I came up with for vampire horses. Um, I have not gone to test it yet because I just put it together yesterday, and I got the deck on Friday, which I was pretty much out of town, so I wasn't able to go Friday night to test it. But I'll be testing it out this Friday night and seeing how it does. I'm hoping that it works the way that I want it to. But I'll just have to see. I may have to make a few changes to it here and there, depending on how hands are and stuff like that. So I'm hoping to do a deck profile for that sometime next year. Um, so if it works out, and there may be a high possibility that it doesn't work at all. So, and if that's the case, then I'll just go back to what I was playing before, which is 5-color pure horses. Um, so yeah, so that's basically kind of the discussion video for today. Um, Kind of a short discussion, but just something I wanted to talk about. Another possible new variant that I came up with for horses. So yeah, trying to think of anything else I want to mention in this video. I don't believe that there is. No, I don't think so. Other than if I have dubbing season out, then I can make twice as many tokens for vampires or horses. So that's the other kind of thing that I was wanting to do with the deck is just make a crap ton of tokens and um just beam or just swarm everything. So the commander for the deck is Kenrith. I thought about Morphon, but I think Kenrith just does a lot more versatility for this particular mix of cards. Because I can get my Vampire's Haste and such. So, and then I believe his last effect revives someone from the grave. So if a vampire dies, then I can always just bring it back and have it block and let it die again. So that's our thing too. So, but I think that's pretty much it now for this discussion video. So again, I plan on trying to do a deck sometime next year over the vampire horses if they work out. To be kind of terrifying build for commander. So I'm hoping to do that. I'm not holding any promises though. But you guys will definitely hear more updates from this deck if it works out the way that I want it to. And I will probably be testing it thoroughly through for a few months and seeing how it does. So, but yeah. So thank you for listening, and I will catch y'all in the next video. I guess.